Hello everyone, my name is Samira if you haven't seen me before, and welcome to my channel. So, I have not been here for a while, and it is because I have been working through some things, and I've been going through so much bullshit that doesn't make sense. And basically life has been lifing. But this is gonna be a pretty different video than I thought I was gonna do. So we'll get into it. Lately, I've realized that I have been holding myself back from so many things that I've been wanting to accomplish. And now I realize why. So many of you may be here because maybe you know me in person. Either you know me in person, or you might feel stuck in life. You might feel stuck somewhere where you don't want to be, where you have to stay on this hamster wheel because you have bills to pay and a family to feed and a degree to get or relationships to maintain or something like that. But you want everything to change and you want this dream life. You envision this life that is purposeful and fulfilling, and you just don't know how to get there because it's so big and it's so far away from where you are. And I can relate to that, and I want to help others get another perspective on this because I have been constantly thinking about this for a very long time. So you have this vision. You've always had this vision of what you want your life to look like, of what you want your life to be, who you want to be, what type of people you surround yourself with, things like that. But you're in a space where you're just going through the motions and you don't really know what's going on. You don't really know what's next. And maybe you've tried a few things, but they haven't really worked out, right? Or the roadblocks keep coming up, or things just keep happening, or you just give up and you just don't know what to do, right? So here's one reason that you may be stuck where you are, okay? Is fear of being seen. Fear of being perceived, fear of being judged or criticized or rejected or abandoned, right? That is a huge fear that many of us face on a daily basis, especially when it comes to content creation and entrepreneurship, which are things that I have been exploring this entire year because it is going to be the cornerstone of my success. So listen, most of our lives, a lot of us have just heard, okay, go to school, go to college, get a good job, pay your bills, right? You get a home, you can get a home along the way, you build a family along the way, things like that, okay? But what if you've accomplished all the things that you wanted to accomplish and you're still not fulfilled, right? And you want something different, but you're scared to explore. So this is a huge fear, right? This is what was stopping me. This is what was stopping me from posting more content and going for what I really wanted. I realized that the reason that I haven't reached my goals yet is because I needed to change some beliefs about myself. And these beliefs range from I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm annoying, I'm a burden, no one loves me, no one understands me, right? So those are some limiting beliefs that are subconscious that pretty much build your life. So I realized that I had shrunk myself down so much throughout my life to the point where one point I looked around and I was like, this can't be the life that I built, right? And I had done that so much for so long that it had led me into a deep depression and so much anxiety for several years that just weighed me down that I didn't know how to deal with. To the point where every single day I thought about dying and just disappearing from the world and never coming back. And it came from constantly being judged and criticized and beaten down by the very people who claim to care about me and my well-being. Right? So when I was young, I constantly went through judgment and criticism. I was constantly told not to do this, not to act like that, not to talk like this, not to walk like that. And then whenever I tried to be myself, when I tried to express myself or express my ideas, it was always torn down. It was never accepted. The only compliment that I got when I was younger was that I was smart. And that is the thing that I believed for so many years. And I still believe that to this day. That is the one belief I have about myself that I'm sure of. Because sometimes I'm smart to my detriment and I'm extremely observant, and it's a gift and a curse in itself. But yeah, and when you constantly face judgment and criticism as a child, and you constantly put yourself down and shrink yourself to make others more comfortable, and they don't even love themselves, you become the shell of yourself, and then you stop trusting yourself and your intuition and what you really want. And I experienced this when I went to college. I went into college as a fucking shell of myself. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what I needed or what I was striving for. I think all of it was just ideas from others. It was all projection from others. I was a shell of myself. I didn't know why I was even sad or depressed. I just knew I felt that intensely. So the way that you can get over this fear is to finally visualize and continue to visualize this life that you want for yourself and these goals that you want to achieve, and not give a flying fuck what anybody thinks of them. And you have to start by really asking yourself what you want in this life, what you want to achieve, what you want to experience, what you want to see, who you want to surround yourself with. What does your dream life look like? Because it is very possible if you can conjure it up in your mind. It's very possible. And the more you do this, the more you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. You'll have to start watching your thoughts and changing them to a more positive frame. And that involves pretty much meditating on a daily basis and being mindful of what your thoughts are, what you're thinking about, how you're feeling when you're thinking about these things every single day. And you have to change them to beliefs about yourself that you like, or that are the person that you've always wanted to be. And that will take a while. It will get very uncomfortable. You might lose some people along the way, but hey, it's necessary to finally have a life that you dream of, that is purposeful and fulfilling and happy and peaceful. You have to start with that. You have to start with watching your thoughts, changing your beliefs, and also affirming to yourself several times a day that I'm worthy, that I'm enough, that I deserve this or that amount of money, I deserve this or that. Every single day you have to say these affirmations to yourself. And it's going to feel weird at first, but you have to do it until you start to believe it. And the more you visualize how your dream life looks like, the more you're going to start doing things that feel out of character for you and that you never knew that you would start, because they're necessary for your growth. Okay? So please, if it's anything that you take away from this video, One thing I need you to do today, starting from today, is to realize, hey, what does my dream life look like? What do I want my life to look like? What makes me happy? What lights me up? Write it down and see where you can do more of that in your daily life. And it may seem like this huge mountain in front of you that you have to cross over and accomplish. But you have to take it one step at a time every single day. And eventually you will get there. It's a daily practice that is necessary for your growth. So meditation and mindfulness on a daily basis, visualization and affirmations are the things that will help you get to where you are, to where you want to go the most. Okay? As far as the fear of being seen is like fearing like being canceled or being like roasted online or whatever like that, or even being judged by the closest people to you. If you have this vision of what you want your life to look like, whatever they say should not fucking matter. It should not matter. Okay? Being seen, criticized, judged, rejected, abandoned, maybe they're not the people who you need to be around or you resonate with. But you will always meet the people that align with you once you start aligning with yourself and exactly what you want. You can no longer not listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, listen to your inner child, listen to exactly what you need, because it doesn't really get you to where you want to be. And I've experienced that. Shrinking yourself constantly is going to get you into situations where you don't even want to be at. So, and it happens to all of us. It literally happens to all of us. But I want to help people get through that. I want to help people achieve their goals and dreams and just go for what they want, because we're in a society where that is not encouraged. And the more it's not encouraged, the more unhappy people are, and the more unhappy people are, the more unhappy our society is. And look at what the fuck is happening around everywhere. It's not a very happy world that we live in. So in order to conquer that, we need to be happy in ourselves first, and that requires thinking about what you want and how you want to feel and what you want the world to look like. It starts with you. It starts with you, literally. So I guess that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and I believe in you. You should believe in you as well. You got this. Like, subscribe, and comment down below and tell me what you feel like you're stuck with, what you want your life to look like, how you're trying to accomplish that. What do you feel like is stopping you? I want to know, because we're going to start talking about that a lot on this channel as well, and how to get through that, because it's important to get through that. This is a time where we got to get on our Zoom, guys. We got to get on our Zoom. Like, we gotta start building our dream. We can't keep putting off our dreams. And I know a lot of our parents did put off our dreams and had us and are resentful, and they fucking hate us now. Well, I can relate. But you don't want that for future generations. You don't want to regret not listening to yourself and not being true to yourself. So you may as well start now, okay? Yes, there's going to be barriers, and life isn't always going to be perfect. Even when you have a fulfilling and purposeful life, life isn't always going to be just this perfect thing. But we can at least work towards having a life that we are more comfortable with, instead of putting up with shit that people are telling us to do so that they can benefit off of it instead of us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bestie, we gotta get in our Zoom. We gotta get this paper up. We gotta get this money together. It's time. It really is time. Like, this shit is annoying. I can't do this shit anymore. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for my dreams. And if you don't want to do that, that's all on you. That is completely on you. But as for me, I am doing every single thing that I can every single day to improve myself and my life. And I know I'm going to get there because I changed my beliefs about myself. And you should too. And I will help you do that if you need the help. So, like I said, like, subscribe, comment down below about what do you think is holding you up on your dreams. And I will see you on the next video. So, peace.